Hello and welcome to this afternoon's mindful movement. We're going to be working predominantly in our working down the spine and around the hips just to loosen off any tightness. As we come into winter, it does feel that we're holding ourselves a little bit tighter. But also during the winter time, we do tend to sit a little bit more. So we get a little bit more pain. A lot of people that suffer with the chronic illnesses with lower back pain and sciatica, this time of year can be really unpleasant. So today we're just going to work through some slow little moves just to ease off tightness within the body, create a little bit of softness, and hopefully feel a little bit lighter within ourselves. So make sure that you're in something nice and comfy and warm. You've got a nice clear space. Just notice that my mat is a little bit tucked to one side. So I'm just going to get my mat around. And I just invite you to come back down onto your mat. So we're going to start by laying on our backs. Okay. Most important thing today is you listen to your body and you do what works for you. Something doesn't feel right, stop, come back out into a safe pose, and then pick up after that. Okay. So just listen to yourself and go with how you're feeling. So slowly bring yourself down. Oh, isn't that nice? And we're just going to start with a couple of rounds of breath work. So I'd like you to take your legs away from your body. So you're nice and long through the body. Okay. I'm taking my arms up over my head. Just slowly, slowly, slowly. I'm stretching my arms away from my body, my toes away. And I'm just going to have a really good stretch. Wiggle my fingers and my toes. Gently move my hips side to side. And then slowly come back. Okay. So my hips are nice and square. My back is supported. If your back is uncomfortable, gently walk your heels to your bottom, bring your knees together. Okay, just allowing the back of the lower back to be supported. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. And we're just going to do a couple of rounds of breath work just to press pause at where you are with your day today. And we just draw a line there, and we're going to let whatever's happened up until today just go. Working with the breath, we're just going to let it go. So, in your own time, eyes open or soften, we're just going to start by drawing that breath in through the nose, all the way into the belly. Feel that chest rise all the way up to the collarbone. And then exhale away, out through the mouth. A couple more times in your own time. Inhale in through the nose. Feel the coolness of the air. Feel that belly rise. Really take that breath all the way down into that belly. And feel the chest rise all the way up to those collarbones. And like the wave rolling at the shore of the sea, just exhale away. Let it all go. Beautiful. Feel the body softening into the mat each time. Your mind gets busy, and it will. That's fine. Just observe it, don't fight it. Just come back to that feeling of as you inhale, the body lifts. I find it incredible. Body lifts up from the mat. That energy is drawing us up from the mat. As we exhale away, we soften and relax. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. Okay. Now just allow the breath to come back to its normal ebb and flow. Bring the feet together. Take the hands out to the side. Going to inhale, lift the arms up over the head. Nice and light through the fingertips, all the way over. Extend that in-breath. And then when you're ready, exhale, bring those fingertips back. Feel how heavy those arms feel when you're bringing them back. And one more time. Inhale. Nice and light through the fingertips. Lengthen and grow through the spine. And then when you're ready, exhale, bring those arms back. Wow, beautiful. Relax those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to start with our first stretch. So we've got the right leg, so we extend the left leg away. Bring that right leg up the body, take it slightly away from the body. So like you're going to tuck it underneath the armpits, lace those fingers over that shin and draw the knee up towards the armpit. And then just pause. You should feel a lovely stretch in the hip. And then working with the exhale to soften. Release the leg off. And let's take it in a little bit deeper. Working with that exhale. Just notice how much closer already with just a couple of rounds of breath you can get that knee into that chest. Okay. And then slowly bring the knee back to the midline. Make sure your hips are shining forward. Going to bring your left leg up. And then from here, we're going to take the palms face down and then slowly bring the hips up into a figure of four hip bridge. Just as another stretch into that whole hip complex. Our hips are phenomenal. We hold so much through our hips, and you think it's just, it holds the whole torso, our head, everything happens through that midline of that midsection of our body. So giving it some time, mobilizing it really is the best thing we could do for self-care. Then when you're ready, exhale, bring the hips down. We're just going to do another stretch within the same hip area, but just slightly a different intensity. So lace your hands through that left leg, bring that knee forward. Okay, if this feels too much, take the hand around the back of the thigh. Absolutely fine. Do what works for you. Slowly soften the spine back down onto the mat. Eye gaze to the ceiling, relaxing the jaw. I always think with a lot of these stretches, they're so beautifully intense, and we're like, oh wow, this feels great. But we clench our jaw, so we create tension in other parts of the body. So if you can smile or stick your tongue out just to make sure that you're not creating tension anywhere else. It just feels so good. Beautiful. Slowly release that leg down. Untuck the knees, gently take from side to side. So it may feel that you've got a real dull ache on one side, you feel a bit unbalanced. Perfectly normal. Don't worry about it at all. Just as we create space in one section of the body, the other side hasn't had that space. So we might feel a little bit, okay, so let's just go with it. So extend that right leg away and then draw this left knee up the body. Take it slightly out to the outside edge of the torso, lace the fingers and draw that underneath the armpit. So I've got my elbows out here, so I'm not making, I'm ensuring that my elbows are, or no, something just went really red there, didn't it? So my shoulders aren't going up to my ears. I think my battery just went on my little light. Just breathe through. Release the leg off, and let's take it a little bit deeper. Are you feeling okay? Good, good, good. Okay, release that leg off. Draw the other knee up, gently rock from side to side. Going to take that leg across. Okay, palms facing down. Exhale. We're just going to come up into our single leg bridge with a figure of four stretch. Just making sure that the hips are just where it's right for you today. We don't want to hyperextend because we don't want to cause any discomfort. We just want to feel a slight stretch. If we don't feel a stretch, not a problem at all. Slowly exhale, come out. Take the hips down. Feel the length through the spine, supported. And at that point there, we're going to thread our hands through, grab that right leg, that right shin, slowly soften back down onto the mat, ensuring we can feel our spine fully supported, back of our head. Just observe where our breath's at. Is it short and fast? Or is it feeling calm? Just a normal ebb and flow. Just observe where we're at. Feel the deepen the stretch, come up. Draw the legs that little bit deeper into the body. Or you might be just where you want to be, that little sweet spot. Gorgeous. Inhale all the way down into that joint. Beautiful. Slowly release those fingers. Take those knees from side to side. Amazing. Okay, we're going to bring the knees close to the body, take the hands at the back of the thighs, and we're going to roll that spine like a little massage. Going to come up to seated. So in there, we activate our core and we get a lovely little massage all the way up the spine. Okay, we're going to just draw our knees round. Come over into our tabletop position. Okay, shoulder over wrist, hip over to knee. Nice and long through the neck. And then we're going to inhale, lower that belly, lower those hips, eye gaze up to the ceiling. Exhaling out. Inhaling, sorry, because we're filling that belly into our cow. Then slowly take our head down, exhale away, press the earth away. Really open up those shoulder blades, pressing the earth away. And then inhale. Just getting some movement through the spine. Sometimes you can feel it in the lower back, sometimes in the mid back. We all feel it in slightly different areas. Pressing the earth away, back into your cat. Then come back into your neutral. And where the heels of your hands are, take your elbows down. Okay, keep the knees in place. Take your forehead down. And just have a couple of breaths here. Just let go of the day. Anything that passes through your head now, just say to it, do you know what? Just go. Work with that exhale just to let it go. And then slowly you're lengthening the head down to the mat. Okay, so gently walk those hands forward. The forehead is on the mat, arms stretch forward. And just bring yourself to a still moment. And here, I'd just like you to carry on with your breathing. Just focus as you inhale. Does it feel like you've got a lovely stretch through your back? And then just observe as you exhale, are your armpits softening down to the mat? Oh, that's how it always feels to me. Just loosening off. Beautiful. We're gonna draw those hands back. Okay, from here, slowly bring ourselves up. Take our heels, our bottom to our heels, stretch our arms forward, walk around, place those hands, place our right hand out to the right side, our left hand over the top. Exhale away, stretch down the left side of the body. And if you wish to intensify this stretch, draw the breath in for a little bit longer, maybe for the count of 6, nice and slow. When you're ready, walk those fingertips over to the other side. Soften all the way. There you go, well done. Increase that space between your knees to allow your hips to open that little bit more if you wish, if that works better for you. But just be mindful with these little adjustments. They just or can, not always, intensify a stretch. Inhale back to the center. Bring the knees forward, take the arms forward, take the legs away. Okay, so from here, bring the arms back, lace the fingers. Okay, so we've got the hands gripped. We're working with the breath here, so the body is nice and long. As we inhale, the belly is going to inflate, which means the chest is going to come up. So it's going to naturally give us a bit of a lift. As we inhale, we're going to engage our thighs as well and our glutes. So the whole core and torso is all going to be active. We're going to draw the hands down to our tailbone, lift our legs up, okay? Just to really strengthen through that spine. If you feel any discomfort, please stop immediately, okay? So when we're ready, slowly inhale in through the nose, chest lifts, shoulders draw back, toes pointed away. Yes. And again, inhale. All the way down. So good. Bring the hands to the side. Press yourself all the way up. Gentle little side to side there. Floss out anything that is just relaxing and creating some soft, beautiful space. When you're ready, you're going to slowly come around onto your back. All the way down. Bring your heels to your bottom. Arms facing up. Press through the heels. As you exhale, bring your hips up to your bottom. Bring your hips and your bottom up to the ceiling, should I say. Okay, then we're going to clasp our hands underneath our bottom and then walk our shoulder blades into our spine. Okay, so we've slowly walked those in. So we're now in like a kind of a brace position here. The spine is supported. The core, the glutes, and the legs are all active. Just work with the breath to tell your body and your mind that you are safe. One last time. Exhale away. And then just allow the breath to go back to its normal ebb and flow. At that point there, release the hands. Slowly, the shoulder blades will open. They've had a lovely stretch. The hips are slowly going to glide down. We're going to draw the knees into the belly and slowly take those over to the right side. Eye gaze is at the ceiling at the moment. And then take our eye gaze down the left arm. So the knees are stacked over. Got a lovely twist through the spine. Oh, a lovely little stretch actually through the shoulder I've got over here. One of my favourite stretches. When you're ready, inhale, bring the eye gaze to the ceiling. Knees back to the centre. And when you're ready, knees go over to the left. Just allow them to settle where they want. Might be they don't hit the floor, absolutely fine. Then take the right arm out, shoulder height. And when the legs are settled, take the eye gaze down, the right hand. One more deep breath in through the nose. And just let go of anything. Eye gaze back to the ceiling. Gently bring the knees back. Hug the knees into the chest. And rock from side to side. Massage out that lower back and those glutes. My goodness, how different do they feel? With practice, your body gets used to these stretches and it knows that they're coming. So science has shown that the muscles will soften quicker when you get the mind muscle connection. It's phenomenal, the body. You can create that space. Okay, bring to still, hands behind the thighs, and slowly bring yourself up to seated. Amazing. Hello. Okay, roll those shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Nice and long through that spine. And then exhale out. Beautiful. One last one. Let's all do it together. Inhale, the energy that we created today. And exhale away anything that's lingering from today. Let's just let it go. Beautiful. Bring the hands together at heart space. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's given you some relief within your body, created some space for today, and a little bit of calm that will take you through the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me today.